think we're live. All right, this is Eric Chang from DJI. We are on Stanford Campus here near the Oval. I'm using a Vision Plus as a camera, which is the first for me. This is the first for you. This is Russell.
Can I ask a question? I'm Russell Brown from Adobe Systems here. Can I ask a question? Is anyone really watching this?
I think people are watching this.
How do we know? How do we know?
Well, I should have stats here. Okay, look. Well, it says, okay, no. Yeah. Well, I just put it out about 30 seconds ago, so probably nobody's watching yet. But people will be watching soon, and I think it's working. So it says, in fact, it says we have 0 viewers. Yeah, 0 viewers. But
how do they know that they can use it?
The last time I did this, people started watching only from the Google Plus feed. But I just put it out on Twitter and Facebook. And I did, but not on the DJI Global feed. Oh yeah, so this is how it's working. Hold on, let me tilt the camera down. Okay, so I'm holding a DJI Phantom 2 Vision Plus, and here's how we're connected. Okay, it's funny to be adjusting the camera using my phone. Okay, here's the computer with Google Hangouts on it, which unfortunately you can't see. Here's my radio with an iPhone clipped to it, the Wi-Fi range extender, and an HDMI cable that connects to this little USB dongle, which I bought from a Taiwanese company for like $100. I tried all the, like Blackmagic products and stuff. I couldn't get anything to work using iPhone HDMI except for this little dongle.
That's why I probably came this morning to learn about this dongle. I have to do some demo.
And then, okay, we have 1 viewer. I think we can start. It's probably Barry.
Oh. Start over.
Okay, here we go. Let me go place this Vision out here. Okay, so you're now looking at the Vision app on the iPhone. This is actually a beta app that should go live pretty soon. And what's exciting about this app is that we have ground station built in now. So if you swipe from right to left from the camera screen, you'll see now a Google map, or maybe it's an Apple map, I don't know what they use, on the iPhone of Stanford Campus. So let's tap on where we are. If I zoom in here, hopefully it will resolve. There we go. Wow, there's some interference if I hold the Wi-Fi.
Barry says he can see us just fine.
Okay, Barry can see us fine, which means it's working. So here you can see we're standing sort of in between the Oval and the Quad. And what I'm going to do, okay, yeah, okay, there he is. There's Russell Preston Brown from Adobe, laying on the ground at Stanford Campus. I wonder if there's a little bit of interference here on my headset, my Bluetooth headset. Okay, anyway, let's do a mission. So what I'm going to do is ask the Phantom to fly right above this, there's a Rodin sculpture over there, and I'll tell it to go, say, 200 feet. And then we'll have it fly out to the middle of the Quad at 300 feet, and then have it come back. Let's not be too ambitious the first time. Okay, so we'll have it come back here, and we'll have it fly, say, to 200 feet. Okay, so we set these 3 waypoints. We can see we have full telemetry here, 95% battery, 7 GPS satellites, and our total flight, it says, is 1,561 feet. So it's going to fly sort of up over the Oval and back. Okay, so now I'm going to tap done. You can see the heights of the 3 waypoints plus the home location here, and I'm going to hit go. Okay, so now I'm going to switch back to the camera view. Takes off by itself. Oh yeah. And now it's just hovering.
From there?
Yeah. Okay, so this is the beta of the Vision Plus waypoint system.
Oh.
And you see when I'm in the air, I can take pictures. I just took a picture.
What?
Russell is freaking out. He's very excited about this. And we can start shooting a video. So now we're taking a video of this automated flight. Now, if I go back, swipe from right to left again to ground station, you can see the location of the aircraft, of the Vision there. And you can see now it's turning, and now it's going to start flying to the second waypoint. So if we go to the camera, you'll see it's flying forward. Wait, oh. Yep. Yeah. You see the little indicator going? Yep. Aircraft indicator. Flying towards the quad. Now if I go back to the camera, I have full pitch control here, so I can tilt the camera down. You can see where it is. And you can see it over there. If you turn around and look up over the quad.
Really? No kidding. Barry sending a picture of me lying on the ground from your Google.
Now, the connection I'm using is actually an LTE connection, a Verizon LTE connection through the iPad that's sitting on the Pelican case there. Well, we've reached our second waypoint. You can see our altitude is 289 feet. It's 500 feet away. And it has 800 feet in the upper left. You see that number, 780 feet. That's the remaining distance in this current mission. So you can see as we fly back towards us, that number is going down. I'll switch to the camera view here. It is 260 feet high. I'm swiping between the two views. So if you tap back here, it goes to the live FPV view where you can control the camera just like you can normally. If I swipe from right to left, it goes to the waypoint view.
I know that the viewers are asking this question, Eric. When will this be available?
Well, we've gotten in trouble before for naming specific dates. It's funny, if you don't name a specific date, people don't get mad. But if you name a date, they get mad. It's very strange.
I didn't want a date.
No, it should be very soon, imminently. So,
I like that.
You know, let's say next 1 to 3 days. Okay, so actually it's in a loop, so it's going back to waypoint 2. So what I'm going to do is pause the mission. So I hit pause, and I'm going to tell it to come home. So on the right side, you see the little arrow with the flag. That's come home. So if I tap on that, it says go home. I hit OK. And it's going to now come home and automatically land. So in this FPV view here, you can see coming home. Why don't we put the camera down? Yeah. You want to go stand under it, Russell?
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to be seen on camera.
What is it on the drone itself? Actually, this model, I'm not sure. Just the previous model.
It's going to land by itself, Russell.
I know.
Let's hope it'll miss you. Let me get a picture of this from you. Okay, it's automatically landing. And it automatically lands and then throttles down. Yes.
Yeah, the camera has a gimbal.
Yeah, very awesome.
Okay, so that was our auto land. Okay, so you just got a demo of the upcoming ground station built into the Vision app, the DJI Vision app, which should be out soon. Now I want to do a little bit of flying. I was recording that flight. Now I have a good shot of you lying down. So why don't I'm going to take off again and just fly around a little bit. Let's see. Oh, I think I just won the mission here. Okay.
Can you take some images straight down of the quad? I didn't quite get there this morning.
Oh yeah, so we'll shoot in the quad. Okay, I'm going to take off. I'm now flying manually. Oh, beautiful. Look at that view. Gorgeous view. Okay, I'm going to change the camera to shoot raw so I can take some real pictures. And let's go up a little higher. It is beautiful here. I was worried a little bit this morning because it was so foggy or, cloudy. But it's really pretty. You can see the quad there. So the reason it's taking so long when we take pictures is that I have it set on raw, DNG, which is like 6 or 7 seconds. I think that actually the perspective from up higher is less interesting, I think, than the perspective from just a little bit lower. So you were asking if the images are tagged?
That's right.
Yes, they are tagged with GPS. We should go buzz these guys who are flying next to us. So we have Pablo Lema over there. There we go. Oh, wait, that's going the wrong direction. Yeah, thanks. So Scott Heighton is asking if vultures surround the helicopter. I have had birds really interested in these things. And I do have 2 friends who have actually lost them on the ocean to birds. One had a pelican strike. We're following Pablo here. Yeah, I actually don't know. Well, I think this Google Hangout is basically over. Hey, Steve. We're live. I'm broadcasting from the Vision app right now, right there. Yes, they can. They can hear me talking. It's one way though, because they're listening to my one-way conversations. So Steve Dahl has arrived. Here he is. It's funny to use the Vision camera as a like a broadcast camera. Flying like a maniac.
Wow, look at that.
I'm in the middle of the quad now. Yeah, actually their social media person came by and was very excited to see us here.
Why? Is there a soft... Sorry, I'm going to ask a question while you're on the air. Are you on the air?
Can't hear you, so I'll repeat the question.
Okay.
Russell's here asking questions.
The question is, you are broadcasting a direct link of what's happening on your screen to your laptop. Are you using a piece of software to view this signal?
So Russell's asking how I'm getting this signal from the iPhone to Google Hangouts. And so what I'm doing is taking the HDMI signal from the iPhone, and I've connected it via HDMI cable to this USB dongle, which converts it to, I think it's called a UVC, like a standard webcam that anything on the Mac can see. And Google Hangouts happens to be able to see that camera.
Ah, you're feeding directly into Google Hangouts.
Feeding directly into Google Hangouts.
There's no in-between software necessary to it.
Right. There's no software. I mean, actually, there's a lot of hardware necessary. This Lightning to HDMI adapter people have figured out is actually running, like, I think it's running Linux. You know, it's converting it to an AirPlay. This is actually an AirPlay device with an HDMI output, which is crazy. I think they took HDMI out of the new iPhone, but it works.
Sure, but you know, I'll be emailing you later.
Oh yeah.
On with all where to buy.
Yes, so I will post information about how to make this work on.
A demo coming up with Lightroom Mobile on the iPhone, and I need that.
Yeah, this is the perfect way to do it. It also works from iPad, and I have a USB dongle for analog video as well, so I can get FPV views from you know, the standard GoPro setup.
Right now I'm using Reflector, which it's not.
Reflector, I've seen Reflector, yeah. And you need Wi-Fi for Reflector, right?
Yeah.
So that's been the problem. You know, we're connected to the Vision Plus over Wi-Fi, so we can't use Wi-Fi.
Direct connect, and we need to eliminate. Sorry, but your viewers needed to know that.
Let me say
Okay, let me know.
I'll know today.
Okay. Just let me know.
So I'll just confirm.
Exactly.
I usually actually do come out.
Yeah, really accept it and bring my antenna. If you can make it, yeah. Then bring a lot of antennas. Then bring my UHF antenna.
No UHF antenna? Okay, have we exhausted the interest in this Hangout? I think I'm still. We have 15 viewers, so it's extremely popular. But it'll be archived on YouTube, so I think giving people 5 minutes notice for live Hangouts is not great. And I did not post it to the DJI social media because of the network connectivity issues we were having. So we'll do another one where we have guaranteed network access, and we'll do it live to the DJI audience.
Oh, you're straight to your toggle. I mean, both going to a while. Yeah. Have a little up there. Major
I mean, notice how long I've been flying. I mean, this thing is, I'm at 30%. 30%, yeah. So pretty soon it will start to give me the klaxon, you know, the warning of death thing. Yeah, the angry thing at 30%. Standard battery, Let's fly out over the oval one last time. Flying out there at 32 miles an hour. It's pretty quick, yeah. I'll fly back and land it. Just take a picture. There we go. So you see the red, the little red flashing thing means we're starting to get low on battery. We should bring it home. At 20%, it will start to automatically descend for an auto land. One thing that a lot of people don't know is you can actually hover at that low battery warning, the second low battery warning, 20%. If you throttle up to 90%, it will actually hover. So if you're out over water or somewhere where you don't want to land, you can still successfully land it. Okay, I'm going to just land it here. Scott, can you take 2 steps back? Can you take a couple steps back?
Yeah. Good about it.
There we go. How long was that flight? How long have we been broadcasting for? I don't actually know.
Oh, gee, am I on camera?
Russell Preston Brown. Romeo Dozier. Scott Hyten. Pablo Lema. Introduce yourself, Nora.
Nora Naminsky.
Nora Naminsky at Stanford. Steve Dahl. Jerome.
That's right. I know.
Jerome Miller. Bunch of tourists. I don't think that's a student. Students don't use iPads to take pictures.
Okay, busted.
Okay, I think we're done. Thanks for watching, guys. This will be archived on YouTube if you missed it live. I just tried to tap my MacBook Pro screen. This is really bad.